Ready, go! Match. Ready, go! ready, go! Ready, go!
Hello everyone, this is Paolo from the Garrison Archangel team, and today is Wednesday, and today that means Wednesday Warzone. Hi everyone, I didn't get to do my Weeboo stuff again as usual. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff we released last week, and a lot of bugs which we're handling right now. So I'm really happy you guys are enjoying the new Mugen Sakura and how anime it is. And actually the Mugen Sakura and the Schaefer Flamethrower as well as the 6 internals are going to be our last updates for May. Now, May isn't over yet as of today, so we're gonna show you a bit of the stuff that's gonna come out next month. So first, I'm going to show a new map which we've actually been working on. So yep, I actually dropped a bit of a lore thing yesterday, I think, or was that Monday, on Discord about the CEO of Eagle, because that quote is actually somewhere in this stage. So this stage is the Eagle Arena on Eagle 1, which is their biggest fleet ship. I actually discussed in the lore on Discord that Eagle Aerospace, and actually it's on the wiki, Eagle Aerospace is actually based on a fleet of ships that travels throughout the Imperial space, and their biggest ship is called Eagle 1, which serves as a sort of colony ship slash business hub slash tourist cruise ship kinda, pleasure ship kinda deal. So this stage is set on Eagle 1. So without that was the long intro. I just wanted to drop some context on why this is like this. So as you can see, it's a very sports arena dome kind of thing.
Ready, go!
So there. Oh wow. And it starts off, I'm getting killed by AI. Oh no. So as you can see, you have the arena, you have the edge of the arena. Oh no, I'm living on the edge. And there's this part of the arena which... Ah, fuck. Oh no, screw you. There you go. So there's this huge underpart which people can explore. So we wanted a huge arena kind of map, but that actually featured like a hidden parts. So in this one, there's a hidden under portion, which is all pretty huge. It's actually huger than the above area. The above area will have a force field for duel. Oh no, it's pretty huge. Got wrecked. Huger. I got killed. So yeah, that's the arena. Now that I'm dead, I actually can look around. So that's the under part of the arena, and then there's the arena, the actual arena floor on top, like the usual arena maps. So that's the new map that's gonna come out next month. On top of that, we're working on dedicated servers. So I'm not able to show it yet because it's not exactly something we can show, and we're still working on it, which should help with our online multiplayer experience. And we're actually creating a bunch of new weapons, which are not yet available for showing this Wednesday Warzone, but they're being worked on. So May just ended, the Mugen Sakura and the Schaefer just dropped, the 6 new internals just dropped, and there's already new content coming up next month. So that's stuff you can look forward to in our June updates. So that being said, tomorrow's the last day for the fashion fight. I hope you guys have submitted your mech submissions. Like I said, the first place gets to design a reskin of a part that he equipped and gets to have the preset added to the roster. And the second placer also gets to add a new preset to the roster. And all three top players will get a key of Garrison Archangel. So those are the prizes to expect once you win the tournament, once you win the fashion fight, basically. And also this coming weekend, we're gonna have Cosmic Clash 2 at Cosmic Gorgons. For any pilots in the Manila area, that's actually where the Archangel tournaments were held even before early access. We actually had tournaments there, which were also our venues for collecting data on the balance of weapons, how the game feels, and any bugs we encounter. So now that early access is ongoing, and you have a lot more parts to try out. We haven't actually had a formal tournament after early access. This will be the first formal tournament we're holding, and it'll be at Cosmic Gorgons at Cubao this coming Saturday on June 2. So, yep, I think that's it for the shilling. Oh yeah, and yeah, I said shilling. Oh no. In Horde mode, if you noticed, we also had a bunch of new sounds. Thanks to our volunteer, thanks Maple from Discord, and me for 75% of the voices, and 4 brave Indigo employees.
No!
And I actually wanted to say that because our voice oh wait, there was a question. How many entries are there in the fashion frames so far? Is this total or how many they're allowed to send? I'm not sure of it. How many entries so far? Okay, last count was about 20 plus. I've lost the accurate number, the accurate number, but it was more than 20, and there was a surge of submissions just these past few days, so that could be 30 by now, 30 plus by now. So there's a lot of entries, especially because in the fashion fight competition, you're actually allowed to submit as many as you want, but we'll only filter it down to the top 10 before we publicize the top 10 and have the community vote for the best 3, for the top 3 mechs. Okay, so back to Horde mode, because this is another community activity we actually made. If you notice, there are actually sounds. The enemies actually make sounds when you kill them, and it's just us. It's basically us, Indigo employees, and like I said, Maple from Discord. And I wanted this to be like where the community actually contributes something to the game, like something tangible. So you can submit your voice clips to us. Just send them over at paulo.cabe at indigo-entertainment.com. That's my business email. No. paulo.cabe at indigo-entertainment.com. That's my business email. You just have to send over like a track, even if it's like a single track of just voices, like you just making funny noises like ah ooh, like that, or maybe your one-liners, or you can send them all as individual voice clips. Like you can record one whole statement and then that's your submission, and we'll add it to the game. We'll make sure to add you in the credits after we update the game with your voice, and that'll be your contribution to the game. You'll be immortalized in the dying screams of a nameless grunt without a face, and it's random. Sometimes you're using a different mech. No profanities, please. I'm not sure we can do that. We're trying to at least give. Okay, so our sound guy just wants you to send clips with profanities because, while we might not put it in the game, he will use it. Anyways, we have terms and conditions, legal stuff, just so we don't get in trouble. But yeah, if you want to get in the game, and you want to be part of, like, you want to be in the credits, you want your name to be in the credits, this is a good way to, it's a good way for you to get in the game. We have a sound guy who'll fix it so that it sounds like a radio transceiver transmission kind of deal in horde mode. So yeah, I think that's it. So are there any questions? I think I covered everything. Okay.
Make sure the intro is on.
Okay. There's a question, but my sound guy just made a request.
No, it's not a request. It's a requirement. Remember.
Okay. All right. No, it's
intro and depth.
But we have something called a generic pool. But okay. Anyways, if you want to send an intro, like you want to say something cool before you start the fight, like a witty one-liner before your face gets smashed in, that kind of sound effect, you can also send that, because we actually have two pools of sounds, which is the intro and the death. The intro plays every time a new squad comes in. Like we have levels of 5. It's not actually a squad, it's like levels. Each level has the same set of mechs, and then there are 5 squads of those mechs that come up. Yep. I just showed it. I'm on wave 8. That's the second wave. On wave 10, I should hear a intro from the boss fight. So that's where your witty one-liner would end up if you submit a witty one-liner. And just make sure you send it in a music farm. Oh, I died. This is what I get for chat kill, getting chat killed. Okay. Anyway. You just have to send the sound files. What formats are you okay with? Wave file.
As much as possible.
As much as possible, a wave file. But we've had people. Maple didn't send you a wave file, right?
No, but I had to convert it.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as it's an audio file.
As long as it's an audio file. You take it from your phone or from your PC, or if you have a nice microphone, that's really nice. That means we can have a clear voice transmission. Although it's okay to have a low quality microphone because we want to get that grainy radio-y effect anyway. So anyway, that's basically how easy it is. Just send whatever you feel like being put in the game, and make sure to also have a write-up of what you said, what you say, or what kind of sounds you make in the audio file, because we might have a subtitle feature in the future. So it's just for us to also keep track of what was said. There was that question. I'm sorry. Okay. The presets are basically whole mech designs that we put in the game. Like Mr. Surprise is a preset. Okay, I'll just show it. Okay, in custom game, you'll notice you have access to mechs that you didn't make. Like, okay, these are all like Valiant Singleton, Manok, Hailhound, Alcatraz. These mechs are also used whenever you add an AI opponent to the game. So your mech being added as a preset means basically you've been added to the lore of Garrison Archangel in effect, because you're now a selectable character. Now the reskin is it's a part that basically looks different but operates as that part. Yes, basically it operates the same. So for example, if you want to have a differently designed Dominus, it's still like you want a giant wooden ore that shoots lasers. It'll still function like the Dominus. It'll have the same stats. It still charges up the same way. So that's what the reskin is. Now the first place winner, on top of having his preset in the game, he or she will have the option of changing one of the parts, either a body part or one of the weapons, into a reskin of their choice. Like, they talk with us about what they want it to look like, and then that weapon will be equipped on their preset. Like, it'll become like a... This is, for example, if Mr. Surprise 2 wins, he has a super special Dominus, and the super special Dominus looks like something like a more organic, rounded Dominus. Mr. Surprise 2 will be put in the game, and then that rounded Dominus, like a Super Dominus or whatever, will be equipped on Mr. Surprise 2. On top of that, the Super Dominus will be put in the game as an equipable item in future builds. So it's really, the first placer will be essentially be able to add a new equipment in the game, although it's purely cosmetic. So that's for that question. There was another question earlier, sorry. Okay, single player campaign. Right now, Horde was our first foray into single player campaign. We just wanted to show everyone that we can do this kind of thing, basically, and we wanted a quick way for people to like just play the game on their own at a different pace from the usual arcade one-on-one fighting that's really stressful and tense for like the whole minute. Horde mode was supposed to be like, it's relaxing because you're just killing them with one blow until later on when everyone just shoots you and there's just bullets everywhere. So it was that kind of experience. And this is actually our first foray into single player campaign. We will make more developments on that in the future. But right now I can't tell you guys anything concrete yet. But yes, just know that Horde mode was our first step in that direction. Next question. Different maps for Horde. Okay, yes, there will be different maps for Horde because there will be different kinds of Horde mode, which is tied to our single player campaign, our idea of going into a single player campaign. This also means there will be different types of Horde enemies, not just Archangels. So that's kind of a spoiler. We can't show anything yet. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited with the single player content we're gonna pull out in the future. So are there any other questions or? Huh?
32-bit win.
Oh, 32-bit. Yeah, we've been reading the requests and actually the bugs over the weekend. We're sorry we weren't able to do a hotfix because there was really a lot of stuff we didn't foresee happening with the release of all these new weapons. And most of these bugs will be fixed by Friday, our usual update time, as well as this new map which we showed. So I guess you guys, the updates don't end with just those 6 weapons. You'll have a new map to play with. Like, we gave you 2 maps in the span of a week now that I realize. So the 32-bit request we're gonna release this Friday, and finally the Invert Y will be in the game. I'm not sure if this build has it. I haven't tested it. I'll check it out right now. So yeah, this shows that we are listening and we've been trying to implement these. But right now we're trying to do dedicated server, and we've been listening to your comments on the what do you call this? on the netcode, and we actually are planning to do some improvements on that. This might mean there might be a dry spell of new content for a while because we've released a lot. But I am not able to tell you guys when exactly within this period that dry spell will start. And I think that's it. Is there anything else? Sorry. Paid option?
Paint.
Paint option for separate arms. Okay. For paint option for separate arms, we actually have something coming up. It's cosmetic called paint patterns. And the paint patterns actually allow you to put like we used to have channels before, like primary, secondary, tertiary, glow, accent. There were some we have those channels, and they're basically indicators where this color would go on the mech's part, right? For that kind of separate color, it's basically a different pattern, and we do have that pattern available, but it's going to be one of our cosmetic updates. And right now, we're still working on implementing cosmetics in the garage. So I experienced a little technical difficulty there because this is actually our unstable build, and we just made it to like show off our new features that's coming out this Friday. I'm not able to confirm the invert Y is here yet, but it will be there on Friday. So sorry about that. Anyways, any other questions? Better mech management in the garage? Yeah, because now we'll have a lot of slots. Yes, we've actually been exploring it. We have some ideas in mind. Like, I think the descriptor my dev told me is like the Pokemon box style or something. We have some ideas in mind. I don't have a solid date for you guys yet, but yes, that is something we've considered and we're planning on working on. So, any other questions?
New frames.
New frames? New frames. Gamepad remapping. Okay, yeah, this has been a long time request. We don't have any solid timetables for you guys yet, but yes, we will work on it. Our plan is to have that implemented in the game. And it's already available for keyboard and mouse. It's just that a different system is used, just so we're transparent, a different system is used for controllers using our whatever framework we're currently using for Garrison Archangel, and that's why it's taking a while to implement. So that's been noted. Actually, we do want it. It's one of our planned features when the game's complete. So yep, that's it for that. So what else do we have before I sign off? Maybe one last question. Emblems. That's part of our cosmetics. Along with the patterns. Our patterns include camouflage, by the way, so you can really have like color vomit on your mech if you want. So that's it. The cosmetic system on our original roadmap is supposed to be implemented somewhere in September. That might change, especially since we've changed some directions. Like now we're more open to doing single player stuff. So I'll just say that it's somewhere in the future or coming soon. We just don't have a solid timetable for you guys at this point yet. So are there any other questions, or can I? Oh my gosh. Really? Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Fine.
Go!
Yeah, let's go.
New Archangel parts when?
New parts when? Okay, next month.
Plan leaderboard.
Clan leaderboard. No timetable. Next.
Rapier weapon.
Rapier weapon. Thanks for the suggestion. Next.
Please.
Please. Noted. Thanks. Next.
Clans.
Huh?
Clans.
Clans? What does what?
Clan.
Gaming clans?
Gaming
Yeah,
clans.
gaming
You can
clans.
form your own gaming clans outside the game.
Make it official.
Oh, you in the game? We don't have. I'll just say that no timetable. Sorry.
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook. Yeah, that's one of our planned weapons. No timetable yet, but yes, that will definitely come in.
What did Rocky miss?
What did Rocky miss? Paolo talking about some stuff.
I think we're done.
Okay, we're caught up. Thanks, guys. All right. Thanks for the lightning round of questions. Thanks for the interest. We really love it that you guys are really active and
Functional levels.
yeah.
There's too much here.
I really love that you guys are active and asking questions here on Wednesday Warzone and really throwing in your feedback. And the feedback's really needed. If not for you guys, we wouldn't really be where we are right now. And please do tell your friends and family about this game because you should be proud to tell them that, you know, the devs listened to what I had to say about this game and they really did this. Yeah, you basically got to be part of the game. And Garrison Archangel is obviously fun, right, guys? It's really fun. So yeah, it's okay. What do you mean? Hey. Okay. Yeah, please tell your friends and family. Thank you for everything you've done. And join our Discord. I put all the links here. Like our Twitter, like our Facebook. Thank you very much from everyone at Indigo. You guys are really like the lifeblood of this game as well. So, thank you. That's it from Paul or Sarah. Bye-bye.